Shall we sit?
Let's sit.
Let's sit. Let's sit down and do some yoga. Reinvigorate our ultrasonic core as we begin by rolling our shoulders backward. Maybe bring your arms or your hands to your shoulders. This is our fuel. At least this is my fuel. Yoga with Elizabeth and IBC today. Yay. Spine is aligned. And cat-cow. You can do this at your own pace. Open. Ivan's been absent for a few days. Chin to chest. So he's going to really take it slow. Take his time. Listen to his body. Even if it means walking away.
You can move it.
Good. Chin to shoulder. Ear to shoulder. Spine is straight. Nice and aligned. Arm comes out and around. Hold it. Open here. Open all along. Yeah, we're really looking at health. We're looking at well-being. We're looking at vitality. Chin to shoulder, chin to chest, cat-cow. Align. Some more shoulder roll. They're not shoulder rolls. What would this be? A neck roll. Chin to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Arm comes out and around. And I've said this before. I'll never have you bring your neck back behind you. If you do, I'll have you hold it. I'll have you support it. Think of your neck as a bowling ball and your spine as a broomstick, right? It's a bowling ball on a broomstick. Good. Neck to shoulder, or chin to shoulder, chin to chest. Cat-cow. Yeah. All right, let's walk it forward. Come up with the arms. Inhale. Exhale, coming through heart center, walking it forward, reaching, chin to chest. And we want to keep that spine long. Keep that bowling ball alive. One elbow to the mat. Other elbow to the mat. Maybe both elbows to the mat. Good. Then slowly walking it back up to center. And shoulders come back. 2, 3. Okay, from here, let's lay it down and do our wham wham baby moves. Again, getting that synovial fluid running. What works for your body? Take good care of you. You go there, I'll go here. All right, so drop the knees to one side, look the other way. Palms are up for this.
Oh.
Yeah, look over the hand, over the fingertips. You're looking the opposite way of where the knees are going. Exercise the eyes. Look over those fingertips. Good. Hold the core. Come up. Go to the other side. And just notice what you're noticing. Notice where you're feeling this. Notice where you can soften. And then at your own pace, we're going to inhale and exhale, switching the hands, right? Moving everything. Everything that's connected to the spine is moving here, right? Hips and shoulders and the neck as well. Here we go. Hold it here. Good. From here, both palms are up. Spine is aligned. Good. Exhale, lift that top leg and reach. And it comes wherever it comes. But if it doesn't touch the floor, if it doesn't touch the ground, you're going to help it. You're going to give it a block or a bolster, something. Take another hand, if you want that same hand, and bring it over so you can feel that connection. You don't have to do that because the foot's still connected, but I just think it's nice for the body to feel safe. Good, bring it back. Align the spine. Yeah, drop to the opposite way. Both palms are up, looking over the fingers of the opposite hand, and then lift and lengthen. Oh, yeah. Click, click, click. Just letting go here. I was noticing I was holding on to my shoulder, the opposite leg. The shoulder was holding tension, so just soften there. It's okay, shoulder. Okay, bring that back. behind your knees. Hold on. Tuck the chin, lift the shoulders, give it a little squeeze here. Good. If you want to do a couple spinal rolls, if you do it side to side, if you do it up and back, you know what works for your body. Hey, look at you. Woo-hoo. Yeah, the body, we come along, right? We move along. All right, legs are out, feet are flexed. I'm going to push your accoutrement, thank you. Hip width. We're going to do our rolls, our rotations, but first make sure that your back is into the mat. Push it in. Good. Flex the feet and point them. Just do a couple flex points here just to get the body used to it. And then we're going to do full rotations of the ankle. Here we go. It's around. Good. And then the other way for 7. Keep the back into the mat. Good. Let it go. Give it a little shake. Bring your legs out wider than hip width. Flex the feet. Push the back into the mat. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Again, single joint. The joint that's doing the work here, the joint that's rotating, is the hip joint. Keeping my back into the mat. Bringing the energy back. The joints hold fine, light energy. So this is what we're doing. We're bringing the energy back, and then we're getting what they call the dew from heaven in my sound classes. Dew from heaven, or the synovial fluid moving. So good for us on every level, because that fluid can take on any tone that we give it. Any tone we give it, that fluid will take on, and it will start vibrating at that tone. So that's where our IMs come in really handy, right? 3, 2, 1. Whoo, boy, I got some heat going on there today. Good, let's go ahead and, again, bring your hands behind your knees, tuck the chin, and if you can, roll up to seated. Yeah, good job, honey. Woohoo! Look at that, progress. Progress, not perfection. All right, let's do our reverse tabletops. Again, shoulders are nice and open, right? Your fingers are pointing towards you, or you're on your knuckles like Ivan does. Deep breath, exhale. Now we're going to inhale on the exertion. Lift it up. Last one, and bring it down. Nice. Come on back. Lay on your back. Push the back into the mat. Push the feet into the mat. Feel that core turn on. Bring the feet out a little bit more. And if you're really, if you want, you can have your legs straight for your lifts. I just don't do it because I'm still kind of fearful for my hip. But if that works for you, it's a longer lever. You'll get a greater load. You're welcome to do that. I just don't do it. Chin tucked, back into the mat. Deep breath, and I lift and pulse up. It's not a pulse back, it's a pulse up. And we're fighting gravity, not today gravity. Yeah. It's up and pulse. Up and pulse. Last one. Up and pulse. Woohoo! Thank you, body. A little side to side there. Little windshield. Okay, let's come on our bellies for crickets. Again, I was saying yesterday, I'm trying to, it's bugging me. I'm trying to come onto my other side. I always do everything on my right side. So when I come on, I'm trying to come over to the left, but see what works for you. All right, so here we go. You're either face down, face up, but if your face is up, in and out with the crickets. If your face is up, if you're holding yourself up, just make sure that you don't turtle into your back. You want to stay away. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Feet are flexed. Flick, 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 flick for 4, 3, flick them 2, 1, and done. Let it go, let it go. Woohoo! All right, push back into, we're going to go from a cobra to sitting on our calves. So hands are under the shoulders, forehead's at the mat. Inhale, exhale, push up. Don't use your hands until you need to. And then come all the way up. Oh, yeah. Again, shoulders away from the ears. Push back. Let's come to a child's pose. Because we're nearly there. Yeah. Good. And then sit back on your calves. Just feel that. Just opening. When we come back up, the blood's going to just flow through the knees. It's going to, and right now we're breaking down scar tissue, if there's any, all along from the knees to the toes, right? Anything that's touching the mat. Some pressure, we're breaking it down. Yeah. All right, come up now and come to tuck your toes and sit back on your heels. Do your best to keep your spine aligned. You might be here. That's okay. That's okay. This is a tough one. I think anyway. Yeah, it's tough. Don't do it, Ivan, because you still have your ankle stuff. You all right? Okay, he's got an accoutrement. Whew. Okay, bring it forward and tap the toes. Lift the feet, open and close the toes, give it a couple ankle rolls. There we go. All right, from here, we're right here, so let's come into a cat-cow. Good, back to center, push back to downward facing dog. Yeah. Oh, first down dog of the day. Yeah, open up that upper back. Your elbow, eyes forward. Oh. Tailbone toward the sky. Heels toward the mat. And then when you're ready, come back however you want to. I'm going to come into my tabletop. Again, pushing back, downward facing dog. We bend the knees, come up off the heels, right, on the toes, and then we straighten. Keep that back nice and open. Chin toward the chest. Lifting up on the toes, heels back down. Oh, yeah. Good. Bring it back down, however you do. Let's do another one. Push it back. One foot to the middle, other foot raises, opens. Yeah, make a couple little movements there. Good, trade. Other foot comes toward the middle, open. Yeah. Push back. Heels toward the mat. And forward. Tabletop. Good, now I'm going to come into dolphin. Forearms on the mat, hands interwoven or nested, actually not interwoven. And I push back. Dolphin. And back down. Breath here, exhale. Dolphin. And back down. Now for your last one, I have one more. I want you to have your blocks. I want you to use your blocks on your last down dog. So have your blocks under your hands. Push back. It might be easier, honey, if you come from tabletop, but you'll know. So push back into downward facing dog here. Notice my heels come much closer. They actually come to the mat here. But that's not why we're doing this. We're going to lift one leg and exhale, bring it forward. Help it forward. Good. Come up on those back toes. Do your best to keep your back flat. Push down through the front foot. Come up into crescent lunge. If this is difficult for you, give yourself wider space between your feet. A bit of a back bend here. It's an arch, right? Exhale, hands come through heart, either side to the blocks. Bring that back knee down. Come up on the toe tops there. Bring the toe tops down. Crescent lunge. Good. Come back. Bring your standing tall, sitting tall, or kneeling tall. Bring your front foot in so you're at a 90-degree angle here. All right, now I'm going to find my glasses. They're clear, hard to see. We're going to do our balances from here, placing the foot. We know the drill. Arms are out, palms are up, hold the core, and lift. Bringing it all to the center. Maybe you find one spot that you're focused on. Notice that you're breathing or not breathing. You know, when we get stressed, we kind of hold our breath, kind of. We tend to not breathe as deeply. So the best way to breathe is to exhale, because sooner or later you're going to need to inhale, right? So that's the secret. Exhale. You're going to have to inhale. 3, 2, 1, and done. Crescent lunge. Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm going to get my blocks. I'm going to do the other side now. So, come up on the back toes. Bring the front foot to meet the back. Downward facing dog. Good. Lift the other leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Might need some help. That's cool. Come up to crescent lunge. You might need more room between the feet. That's okay. Give yourself a nice wide stance. Shoulders are soft. Neck is aligned. Good. Hands come through heart to either side of the mat or your blocks. Bring that back knee down on the toes. Crescent lunge. Oh, yeah.
Hip flexors.
Yep, hip flexors. You got it. Good. Back to nice aligned spine. Bring that knee in. Deep breath. Exhale. And lift. Now my mind's telling me all kinds of stuff here. Oh, you're at a different angle, Elizabeth. You can't possibly hold this. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can. Balance is learned. Learning to walk, learning to ride a bike. And I love the stories people tell me about how this has improved their balance. About stuff that went down that they were like, whoa, if I hadn't been doing this, I know I would have gone down. Or something would have, whatever. So keep those cards and letters coming. Love the stories.
Give us a like when you're watching the video.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have no idea.
We don't. So I appreciate it when you do. And done. Woohoo! Crescent lunge. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Come back to standing on your knees. Come into your tabletop and push back into downward facing dog. Oh, yeah. God, that feels so good. Okay, walk the feet to meet the hands, hands to meet the feet. Fold. Hold on to your elbow points. Ragdoll. Shoulder to hip for 3, 2, 1. Shoulder to other hip. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in the knees. I'm going to move my heels out just a little bit to make room for my hips. As I push down and come up to extended mountain pose. On my toes. Another balance here. Little back bend. Good. Hands to heart, heels to the mat. Let it go. Let's give that a couple little rotations. Back in the now. Back in the high life again. All right. Kick it off. Ivan's got his block in place, so we're going to go straight into compost. So what is it? It's past or it's future, because in this moment, nothing is going on that could really get you. So what do you want to compost? Put it there. Remember on this, arch, not bend, not fold, arch. Deep breath. Shatter the energy with the sound. Here we go. Ha! 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 2 more. Ha! Last one. Ha! Let it go. Woo-hoo. Remember, sound shatters stagnant energy. So, open up those shoulders. Hold on behind. Thumbs interlaced. Ivan's using an accoutrement. Open, 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 open. What is it that you're feeling? They have more than me. I don't get enough. I deserve more. Whatever it is, it's like the gall. It's not fair. That's what we're composting. Here we go. Deep breath. Ha! 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 Last one. Ha! And let it go. Whew. I didn't mention, but another one with the gallbladder is indecision. Indecision. Whew. Let that go. All right. Kidney, bladder, what do you want off your cloud? AKA what's pissing you off. Right? That's an inhale, inhale, inhale. We switch the arms. And then it's a hey. And it's like, hey. All right? What thought are you thinking that you want off your cloud? You're thinking about another. We might think the other did it to us, but we're thinking it about the other. We might be totally ignorant of what it is that we're thinking. Most cases probably are. Here we go. Hey! 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 Last one. Hey! Hey! You get off of my cloud! All right. Let's replace it. We've shattered it. We've let it go, but we have to replace it. The universe abhors a vacuum. So here we go. Lift the toes, open them, place them down. Give yourself a little room with your hippie. Hands to heart. Deep breath in. I am. Lift it up. Exhale. Name it. You name it. Backs of the hands together. I am. Through center. I am. I am. Yeah, I am. Two more. I am. Last one. I am. Hands at heart. Yes, you are, sweetheart. Yes, you are. Give a couple of bounces. Bounce a little bit here. Good for the endocrine system. Just coming down on the heels. Boom, 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 boom. Let everything jiggle. Make it jiggly. Yeah. Okay. Cat-cow. And goddess pose. Feet are out. Heels are in. Knees over ankles. Tall in the spine. Hands to thighs. Exhale. Twist. Look over the opposite shoulder. Whatever. It's opposite of its other self, right? Come through center. Twist. Again, if you want to do a little cat in the middle, now would be the time, but don't do it when we're going through because we're going to be going kind of fast. The other thing is tuck the tailbone, Elizabeth. The other thing is, I forgot it. It'll come back. Here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Hold it here. Ha. Straighten that leg. Squeeze the knee up toward the hip. Give it a twist. Good. Back through center. Both knees bent. Straighten the other leg. Give it a twist. Good. Back to center. Align the spine. Keep the knees bent. Lift the heels. I don't think this is good for you. Lift the heels. Stay tall. Hold the core. Tuck the tailbone. And heels come up and down. Up and down, but not for you, Ivan.
I can do one.
And bring them down. Good. And now just a couple little bounces. Squeeze. 5, 6, 7, and come up. Squeeze the knees toward the hips. Heel toe the feet together. Woo-hoo. Kick it out. Kick it out. What movement do you need to make? Oh, yeah. Turn on the core. Turn it on. Turn it on. All right. Come into balance. We're doing tree to airplane to forward. Okay? So you're going to want your blocks for this most likely. But you don't have to. It's what I want. Let's put it that way. I want my blocks for this. So, stand tall. Good. Hands at heart. Bring your foot to wherever you want along your leg. You choose. Good. From here, I like to give a little wrist roll. Then I open. Hands alive, fingers alive, little back bend. Good. Coming back to straight spine. Hands come through heart. To my side. Bring my leg back for airplane. Good. Then hands to the mat or to my blocks. Lifting that back leg. Then to come back, I either bring that lifted foot down or I put a slight bend in my front knee and come up. This is work for me. Whew, but I got it. All right, let's do the other side. Here we are. Hands at heart. Gaze. Foot on leg. Little wrist action for me as I lift. Fingers alive. Maybe a back bend. Back to aligned spine, hands through heart, to my sides, airplane. Foot is flexed, squeezing that glute. Shoulders away from ears. Fingers alive. Hands to the mat or my blocks, lifting that back leg. Foot is flexed. Good, then my choice of coming up. I bring the foot right back to meet the other foot, or I use the strength of and come up. Good, let it go, let it go. Okay, glasses.
Brain time.
Yeah, let's turn on that brain. Thank you, honey. Hand to knee, elbow to knee, hand to heel, and basketball. And let it go. So our brain's on, our ultrasonic core is invigorated. Let's do our last chaturanga and meet on our left side. Deep breath in, inhale. Slight back bend, oh yeah. An arch, exhale, hands to heart, to the mat, to the blocks, to wherever. Inhale, halfway lift, straight flat back, chin tucked. Hands to the mat or blocks, downward facing dog. Bring it forward, high push-up if you want, to low push-up. All the way down to cobra. And good. From here, hand comes behind, left hand comes behind the head at the base of the skull, right hand to the base of the spine. And you give yourself a moment to imagine a mist or a waterfall of the color, the scent that is the I am that you choose for today. And maybe today not only an I am, but a you are, so that we can see that in others as well. So I am love, you are love. I am joy, you are joy. Whatever it is, just seeing that in one another. Thank you, body. Soften a little more here. And know as we chant Om, we send this out into our day, through our field. Yeah. And as you're ready, bring it up to seated. Center in your heart and really chant Om from your chest cavity. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead center. May you recognize your beauty. May you recognize the beauty of others. Namaste, sweetheart. Yeah, that was good for me. Hope it was good for you. We'll be back tomorrow. Elizabeth and IVC. Thank you.